Hey everyone, Chris Doan here for Card Player TV for another edition of the Poker Buzz. I'm here with Barry Greenstein, and he is sporting a new haircut, as are a bunch of other players on day 2 of the WPT 5 Diamond. Can you tell me what this is all about?
Yeah, a blogger for Poker Road, Thuy Doan, came down with cancer, and she talked to me after chemotherapy and told me how she lost her hair. It wasn't supposed to be that big a deal. I just was telling my son Joe maybe the guys who do the radio show should have her on, shave their heads. You know, I do it too for solidarity. But Thuy has a lot of friends in the poker world. She's a real up-and-coming player. She's probably going to be a star. A lot of people will hear about her in the future. But anyway, so we just planned on doing it, and I talked to a couple guys in the big game, and I was surprised Doyle and Ellie said they'd do it, and Phil Ivey actually was the first one that did it. He's not getting any press because in typical Ivey fashion, he got his hair cut first and then just didn't feel like hanging around his suite and took off. But we had, I think, 17 people do it. Even some of the media, B.J. Nemeth did it with the World Poker Tour, and Danny, who used to be a card player cameraman, did it. Anyway, a lot of people got on board, and it was really for no, some people thought it's to raise money or something. It was nothing except to make Thuy feel that she had her friends behind her. And I noticed the person that she really appreciated the most was Dwan, and probably deserves a special comment because only Durr would come up with this. There were some people who didn't want to do it, and they ended up doing a thing where they made teams. One team would have to cut their hair and the other wouldn't, and essentially a flip, as he was calling it. But once we realized Elke was involved in it, everyone said it's just a flip to see who's on Elke's team because Elke will never lose the flip. Of course, they were right. Yeah, of course they were right. Elke's team won. But then, actually, it was my girlfriend Alex found out that Tom likes Crown Royal, and if you give him enough of it, it breaks down his resistance. And we eventually, enough people broke down his resistance, and he did it anyway. And Thuy's good friends with Tom, and she really appreciated it.
The one awesome thing I think about Thuy is that she finished college and she was embarking on her professional poker career. She's had over 100,000 in tournament winnings, and she came down with this cancer. And how is she doing now?
Not very well, actually. But I've read on the forums, people judge by tournament winnings. The reason a lot of people haven't heard about her, she's a really good cash game player. She's been doing really well. And she would have made her mark on the tournament scene, but unlike a lot of other players, she stayed in school. She got her degree. She's 23 years old. She's just ready to make her mark in poker, and she will make her mark, trust me. But she's had the chemo, but it really hasn't reduced the tumor enough. It's about a 4-inch tumor in her leg, and she's actually drawn slim to keep her leg, so it's pretty sad. But she's, things like this have kept her spirits up. And also want to mention her boyfriend Ryan, who's been giving her good support, and a lot of people wondering why wasn't he instigating the whole thing. Well, actually, he was the first one who said he would shave his hair for her when she lost hers, but she said no, one of us should keep our hair. But then I think he was on the winning team also, and then he joined everyone in, and he got a mohawk actually.
Nice.
But it's funny that even the people who won the flip ended up shaving their heads.
Right. So is some of this footage going to be on Poker Tonight, airing tonight?
Well, actually, I was told that they weren't able to get it all assimilated quickly enough, so they're not doing that. I'm not sure what they're doing on Poker Tonight this week, but they already had a show planned before this. They didn't know it was going to be as big as it ended up being. So I think the 23rd it'll be on, which probably is better if you think about it right before Christmas, holiday time. I think a lot of people outside the poker world will be able to identify with this. And I think I always think about how the young crowd has come up, and I like to tell people poker's in good hands. We've got a lot of nice young kids on the poker tour who came out and did this. Some of the people like Elke didn't even know Thuy ahead of time, but just to do a good thing, these guys did it. Nothing to do with money, raising money or whatever, just to make someone feel good. So I think it's a really warm story for the holiday season.
Absolutely. I think you guys are amazing. And Thuy, we're thinking of you, and our prayers are with you. Thank you so much, Barry.
Sure, anytime.
Chris Doan with Barry Greenstein for Card Player TV.